Well, good morning. This is the weekly weigh in. Today is the end of my 2 week extreme diet. Last week, weighed in at 221 pounds, and the waistline had dropped down to 34 and about point 0.7 from the original over 2 weeks ago, was at 36 inches. The starting weight 2 weeks ago was 232 pounds. So this week I continue to lock in at 1,200 calories per day, 190 grams of protein, around 40 grams of carbs, and about 20 grams of fat was my average day. I did have one cheat day per se, it was more of a cheat meal. And yesterday I had to splurge and have one donut in the evening because my I was crashing pretty hard. But other than that, I had locked in pretty faithfully through the whole 2 week process. I saw great strides that first week, and the hoping this week we will finish strong before we go into a 4 week period of maintenance where I will be climbing back to around 26 to 2,800 calories per day to give my body a break and we'll just stay there for 4 weeks. So those weigh-ins will probably be pretty boring. I might not even post anything during these next 4 weeks just because I don't expect to see any changes. And so those would be kind of a boring post. But anyways, this one I'm excited for. So let's jump on that scale and see where we stand. Well, there you have it. I just weighed in at 215 pounds. And I mean, you can kind of just see like my abs are starting to pop out now, looking a lot better. I am still a little bit more bloated, um, but not too bad. I can just feel it a little bit. But that is from the last 2 weeks, a total loss of 17 pounds in 2 weeks. Again, I know that 7, 8 pounds of that, maybe even up to 10, is going to be water. But overall, I think that that contributes to a great number in fat loss. I'm really proud of myself for this last 2 weeks. I'm going to do it again after this 4 week period, maintenance period. But let's check the waistline and see where we stand there. All right, we got the numbers for the waistline 33.3. 33.3. So we are down 3 inches in the waistline from 2 weeks ago. I can feel it in my pants. I can see it when I do my posing. It really is a big difference. It's that big of a difference. I'm super happy. Um, and more so, I'm happy that I can have carbs again for the next 4 weeks. I'm excited for carbs. I can definitely feel the energy levels was very tough these last 2 weeks, especially the last few days of my workouts. Just was a grind to get into the gym and get anything done. It was a grind to get out of my chair. So I definitely think that more than 2 weeks in that extreme condition would be more harmful than good at that point. I was already at that end of the line, so it was a good time to break from that, and I will do it again. I think it was an overall net positive experience, but I think it definitely has to be done in a very short time if you're going to go that extreme. Otherwise, just stick with the usual method of 500 calories up to 1,000 calories under your maintenance level, so you don't crash so hard during your dieting. But anyways, this is it for me today. Thanks again for following me, and we'll do it again next week. Bye.